Hi there, AmyK here, 50 at 50 at number 47. And Kim writes in with a question that I am really biased about because we have a very similar, not exact, but a very similar scenario. And so I'm going to speak from my experience and you all can add your 2 cents, whether you agree or disagree with me or not. So here goes. Hi, AmyK. Hello. I can't believe it's been almost a year. I know, I can't either. This whole 50 at 50 is about to come to an end and it's just been great. It's lit me up. Hopefully it has lit you up as well. And I'm just so appreciative of all of you who've reached out. I always watch these videos the day they come out. So fun. Yeah, that makes me feel good. You're like my big sister. Aw. All right, she continues. I'm recently married and we have a blended family. My new husband is only 5 years older than me, but his daughter is 14 and my girls are 6 and 9. We parent very differently. I bet. Okay, she has a cell phone, a credit card, and a lot of freedom. My girls are starting to ask for these things and I feel like a monster when I say no. I think they are too young, and then she'll say she got a phone at their age and she'll say these things in front of them. She's 14, right? Okay, I want to tell her to back off, but I'm also trying to have a relationship with her. As you might guess, our relationship is not good. How do I balance all these girls' needs when I'm not her mom and she's not their mom, but we all want to get along? Thank you so much for taking the time to answer my question. Sincerely, Kim. All right, so if you don't know, I am with Scott. We've been together for a very, very long time, and he's got 2 girls who also happen to be in middle school when we met, and they don't want another mom. So let's just be candid. Middle school girls do not want another mom. So one of the things that we decided between the 2 of us, our decision, was that I would not parent, that I would be a female presence. I could be a female role model. I could certainly have rules, like if they had transgressions or trespasses against me, I was allowed to speak up, but I was not their mom. I did not set rules. I did not punish. I did not ground. I just held a relationship with them, and I'm going to encourage you to consider doing the same. And then I do think you have a right to hold lightly a dynamic with her that says, I'd love to connect with you, but I'm not going to give my power away. So you're going to let her meet you more than halfway. If she wants to connect with you, female to female, but I would not force it. I was given some advice early on of don't force. I was trying a little too hard to make a relationship with her. Let her come to you. I think that was some great advice I'll just pass along. The other thing that I want to say is if you react, she gets the power. So every time that you're like, we're not doing that, or you're giving your power away. So the more that you can hold lightly a sense of humor too, and if she says something like, well, I had a phone at their age, then you can say, that must have been great. Or how wonderful that your parents wanted to do that for you. I have different rules with my girls. And then you are also allowed to have private conversations with your girls that are not about her, but that are about your rules, your desire to love and protect them, your values, how you see it unfolding, the fact that you are their mom and you're there to love them and protect them and keep them safe. And you can have those. So if your daughter comes to you and she's like, well, so-and-so said that she had a phone at our age, you can say, and that's great for her. She has a different mom. She has a different dad. Our rules, or my rules are, and the reason that I'm doing this is because, or the thought behind my decision is, and you can explain that to your girls. And you can also, if your girls keep pestering you, you can also have a conversation of, that's not the dynamic that we're going to have. So we're not going to have this conversation every time she says something, because we have a very different relationship. We have a very different dynamic. We have different rules, and we're not going to have this conversation every time. It's their job to push back at you. But the more firm you are, the more consistent you are in holding your own, your girls are going to realize, oh, mom means this. Like, we can't pester till mom gives in. No, mom means this. And I'm just going to say too, you say that, how do you balance all of these girls' needs? This is going to be my controversial comment. You are the mom of your girls. Your priority is raising them. your priority is to have a healthy, loving relationship with your new husband. And then is your priority to have a relationship with his daughter. But I am going to encourage you to say, my focus and my priority is on my girls and then my relationship with my husband. And I will be here for her as a feminine presence. And I will give her love and I will give her attention. But you do not need to give your sense of self or your values away or compromise your relationship with your girls in order to try and get a relationship with this teenager. And I'm not saying that you don't show up, that you aren't loving, that you aren't looking for connection, that you aren't there for her when she needs you. What I'm saying is when you focus on your girls and when you focus on being loving with them and then loving with your husband, that love will spill over to her and show her that you can also be a loving presence for her. It's her job to push back right now. I'm also going to say practice patience because she is understandably, would be a normal hypothesis for me to have, that she's not sure about you. She's not sure whether there's enough love to go around, or she could be a little envious that you're getting a lot of attention, and perhaps some of the attention that you're getting is more positive than some of the attention that she's getting from her dad. And so all of that is really natural and understandable. You cannot force her to like you. You cannot force her to behave a certain way, but you can prioritize what you do and how you respond. So I just hope that that helps a little bit. I've been there. Trust me, I have been there. So from my heart to yours, hugs.